1. Introduction. Hello everyone. In this video, I, a Japanese otaku, will share the secrets to enjoying anime without subtitles. Many anime fans dream of understanding anime without relying on subtitles. Being able to directly hear the characters' raw voices and deeply understand their emotions and the nuances of their lines dramatically enhances the enjoyment of watching anime. It's like stepping into the anime world yourself. You can experience that kind of immersion. However, some of you may be thinking Japanese is too difficult or it's impossible without subtitles and might have given up. But don't worry, if you continue learning with the right methods, anyone can definitely enjoy anime without subtitles. Today, I will explain the specific learning methods to achieve that dream step by step in more depth and in a more practical way. After watching this video, you will be convinced that I can do this too, and your motivation for learning Japanese will skyrocket. 2. Building a solid foundation in Japanese. First and foremost, a solid foundation in Japanese is essential to understanding anime without subtitles. This is the most important foundation, common to any language learning. To begin, master hiragana and katakana perfectly. These are the basic characters of Japanese and the foundation of reading and writing. Don't just memorize them, be sure to practice writing them by hand. Writing significantly increases the retention rate in your brain. There are many videos on YouTube that explain how to write hiragana and katakana with beautiful brush strokes, so be sure to utilize them. Next, learn basic grammar. Gradually learn polite expressions like diyu and masu, as well as casual language used between friends. Reading grammar books alone can be tedious. In such cases, it's also effective to watch explanatory videos on YouTube or try online grammar quizzes. There is plenty of content that allows you to learn grammar in a fun game-like way and learn commonly used words and greetings in daily life. Start with basic expressions like konnichiwa, hello, and arigato, thank you, and gradually expand your vocabulary. In addition to using vocabulary apps, it's also recommended to make flashcards or try writing a diary in Japanese. A diary is a practice of expressing the events and feelings of the day in Japanese, and it enhances your output ability. In addition to language learning apps like Duolingo and Memrise, utilize the following resource for this basic learning: Japanese learning channels on YouTube, Nihongo no Mori, https aritigo. Come at No Mori 2013 covers a wide range of content, including grammar, vocabulary, conversation, and JPuzz preparation, and is suitable for learners of all levels. Learn Japanese from zero, https www. Comet Learn Japanese from Zero features careful explanations for beginners and is recommended for those who want to learn Japanese systematically. Miku Real Japanese, https www. Come at Miku Real Japanese, a channel where you can learn natural Japanese conversation from Miku Sensei, a Japanese teacher. It also introduces expressions and slang commonly used in daily conversation. NHK Yaseshai Nihongo Easy Japanese, http STK Tekino set for foreigners, written in simple Japanese with hiragana ruby characters, making it good practice for reading. You can also listen to the audio, so it's also good for listening practice. Tofuku, https www.tofuku.com, a website that provides various information related to learning Japanese, learning resource introductions, Japanese culture introductions, etc. It also has a wealth of blog articles and podcasts. Gshow.org, https Gshow.org, an online dictionary. 3. Effective learning using anime. Once you have a solid foundation, it's time to start learning using anime. Anime is the best teaching material for learning living Japanese. First, watch the anime with subtitles in your native language and make sure you understand the story. At this stage, let the Japanese audio play like background music and focus on grasping the content first. Next, switch to Japanese subtitles. Listen to the audio while following the subtitles and look up any unfamiliar words or expressions as you go. Looking up words in a dictionary may seem like a hassle, but this extra step is a shortcut to increasing your vocabulary. Using an online dictionary, e.g., gshow.org, allows you to easily look up the meanings and example sentence of. And once you have a complete understanding of the content, try watching without subtitles. No worry if you can't understand everything at first. By watching repeatedly, the parts you can understand will gradually increase. Even if you can only understand 10% at first, it will be 20% the second time, 30% the third time. You should be able to feel steady progress. To make this learning method even more effective, incorporate shadowing. By imitating the characters' lines and pronunciation, you will improve not only your listening skills but also your speaking skills, pronunciation, intonation. You can practice enjoyably, feeling like you've become a character in the anime. Also, it's recommended to write down new words and expressions that appear in the anime and create your own vocabulary list. Instead of just listing words, adding example sentences and illustrations will make it easier to remember the recommended anime. Even for adults, it's recommended to start with Japanese children's anime. Children's anime uses relatively simple language. The stories are easy to understand, and it's the perfect first step in learning Japanese. Doraemon. The setting is everyday life, and the language used is relatively simple. Universal themes such as friendship, family, love, and adventure are depicted, and adults can also enjoy it. Sazai-san depicts the daily life of a Japanese family, and you can also learn about the culture. It's a long-running program, so there are plenty of episodes and you won't get bored watching it. Chibimaru-ko-chan. This also has a lot of everyday conversation and is easy to relate to. You'll probably find yourself laughing at the humorous words and actions of the main character, Maruko. Pokemon. The story is simple and easy to follow. It's popular all around the world in many languages. This makes it easier to find other learners. Once you get used to this anime, gradually increase the level and try anime of your favorite genre. For example, Slice of Life anime. Works depicting the daily lives of high school girls such as Keion and Lucky Star have relatively frequent conversations, and you can also learn. Fantasy anime. Works with unique worldviews, such as Attack on Titan and Piola Magi Madoka Magica, might be useful for expanding your vocabulary. Sci-fi anime. Works with a lot of technical terms such as Ghost in the Shell and Psychopaths are for advanced learners, but they are worth the challenge. 4. Immersing yourself in Japanese in daily life. In addition to anime, increasing your exposure to Japanese in your daily life will dramatically enhance your learning effectiveness. For example, try listening to Japanese music. For beginners, it's good to start with Ghibli songs or nursery rhymes, where the lyrics are easy to hear. Once you get used to it, J-pop such as Yosobi, Official Haiku Dandism, and Kenshi Yonsu are also recommended. You can naturally memorize words and phrases by singing along while looking at the lyrics. Furthermore, singing Japanese songs at karaoke is a good way to practice pronunciation while having fun. Also, watching Japanese dramas and movies is a good way. You can be exposed to more natural conversation that is different from anime. Start with children's dramas. For example, Studio Ghibli works like My Neighbor Totoro, and gradually try popular dramas like Hanayori Dango and Naitru wa Hachide ga Yaku Naitatsu. Japanese dramas and movies are also very useful for learning about Japanese culture and society. Furthermore, making friends who speak Japanese is one of the most effective learning methods. Apps like HelloTalk, HTTP, Food www.hellotalktalk.com, and Tandem https www.tandem.net are useful for finding language exchange partners. These apps allow you to connect with Japanese learners around the world and teach each other your languages. When traveling to Japan, don't just visit tourist spots, but actively seek opportunities to communicate with Japanese people. For example, staying at the guest house, participating in a short-term course at the Japanese language school, or participating in local events would be good experiences. Recently, farm stays and fisherman experiences where you can experience Japanese life have also become popular. Through these experiences, you can not only be exposed to living Japanese but also deeply understand Japanese culture and customs. 5. Focusing on improving listening skills to understand anime without subtitles. Listening skills are particularly important. Listening skills are not something you can acquire overnight, but they will definitely improve with effective training. There are several effective methods to make it easier to understand anime dialogue. First, listen to the anime audio repeatedly. Start by listening at a slow speed and gradually get used to the normal speed. At that time, try to understand the meaning of the lines as an image by associating them with the video. By linking words and images, they will be more deeply ingrained in your memory and easier to understand. For example, when you hear the line arigato, try to imagine the character's facial expressing gratitude or gestures expressing gratitude. Also, dictation, where you write down the lines you hear, is recommended. You can improve not only your listening skills, but also your writing skills. It's good to start with short lines and gradually move on to longer lines. Furthermore, listening to podcasts for Japanese learners is also effective. Since various topics are discussed in Japanese, it's good practice for listening. Make it a habit to actively listen to Japanese audio by utilizing spare time, such as commuting time or while doing housework. 6. Maintaining motivation for continuous learning. The most important thing in language learning is to continue. No matter how effective the learning method is, it's meaningless if you give up halfway. To maintain motivation, it's important to enjoy learning. Watching your favorite anime is the best motivation, and watch that anime repeatedly. By taking steps such as watching with subtitles first, then with Japanese subtitles, and finally without subtitles, you can continue learning without difficulty. The key to success is whether you can maintain a strong desire to understand anime without subtitles. Set clear goals and always keep your motivation high. It's important to specifically set by when and which anime you want to be able to understand without subtitles, and to steadily continue learning every day to achieve that goal. Also, making learning friends can help you maintain motivation. By interacting with friends who have the same goals on social media and online communities, or by watching anime together, you can keep your learning motivation high. 7. Summary. Let's summarize what we talked about today. To understand anime without subtitles, build a solid foundation in Japanese, characters, grammar, vocabulary, effectively utilize anime as a teaching material, start with children's anime, shadowing, creating vocabulary lists, increase opportunities to be exposed to Japanese in daily life, music, dramas, language exchange, experience in Japan. Focus on improving listening skills, link with images, dictation, podcasts. Continue learning, strong will, goal setting, learning friends. By steadily implementing these steps, the day will surely come when you can enjoy anime without subtitles. And once you can understand anime without subtitles, your world will expand greatly. Not only will you be able to understand the world of anime more deeply, but you will also be able to come into contact with Japanese culture and society through the Japanese language. 8. Finally, I hope this video will help you enrich your anime life even more. Learning Japanese may be a long journey, but please don't give up. If you move forward steadily, step by step, you can definitely achieve your goals. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Also, please let us know your learning methods and recommended anime in the comment section. Your comments will be a great encouragement to me and to other viewers. Let's work hard to master Japanese and be able to watch anime without subtitles. Thank you for watching.